Okay,
Yikes.
we are we are now recording. So I'm going to be a few more minutes left in the car. So I'm going to ask Amy Jo. I had asked for volunteers, and Amy Jo is going to show us how to check. She's going to screen share, so I'm going to maybe walk you through that.
Yeah, you're going to have to walk me through that. I've never screen shared.
Yeah. When you
Oh,
bring
wait.
your mouse down to the bottom of the screen, it's going to come up share.
Yep. I see share
Okay,
my
you got to
screen.
click on that. Yep. And then it's going to tell you to click a button of what screen you want to share. And yep, there we
Okay.
go.
Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can. So
Okay.
Amy Jo is going to share with us how to check the business updates. This is very important in our business right now, going closer to the holidays. You want to check this before a party starts. You want to check it midway, or if you have a client who's waiting on something in particular, you should get into the habit of at least every other morning getting in. I try to get in every morning to check, and with the new TOT,
Jace,
I
can you
know that we're a
quiet
little
down a little
confused.
bit?
Who was that?
I was trying to tell my other half to quiet down a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
All right,
She's
yeah,
a
because
little
Amy
loud.
Jo's going to talk. Other than that, everyone else could be muted. All right, so Amy Jo, you want to take us from here? And by the time you're done, hopefully I'll be back home and in front of my computer.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
As you guys can see, I'm logged into the new TOT. What you're going to do is when you log in, you're going to go down here to where it says business support on your left-hand side. You'll click that, and it's going to load our business support. You'll see business updates. As you see under what's hot, you'll see updates here. Click on the updates here, and that will load all of our updated business stuff. It tells us all of our shipping dates, how far they are with the supply orders in that.
Can you stay on that shipping for a second?
Sure can.
So if you have a party that's starting today, they are saying it's a 14-day shipping. Correct? Is that what it says there? I can't look down at the screen.
Yeah, for party retail marketplace, 10 to 15-day business days from submission of order.
So right now, if you had a party tonight and you were at an in-home party, you want to prep your guests, right? We always want to be, and I'm going to use that word, right? Hardworking and purposeful, but let them know that the orders are going to take about 10 to 14 days, and that's for today's shipping. Okay.
Yep.
Does it say on there anywhere for like October 7th?
No, they just have for October posted is all we have, or for September. They still have all of September's order dates done.
They have October 6th is when everything is completed.
Okay.
Yeah, they're saying if the order dates are from 9/14 to 9/20, they're looking at October 6th as everything, the entire order complete is the goal.
Okay. So what I'm going to say here is that right now, if you had a party tonight, you're looking at a 14-day ship out. Next week, when you have a party, you want to get in and see what those dates are, because they're anticipating we'll be at a 4 to 5 day shipping. Okay, we're going to be caught up, and it will be 4 to 5 days. So before you go to your parties, you want to get in here and you want to check to see what the shipping is. Okay, and know, so that you're reiterating that to the clients on when to expect things to start shipping. All right, go ahead, Amy Jo, go to the next section.
Yeah. And just a heads up, some of you might want to let some of your customers know that might still be waiting for stuff. They are doing split shipments. They will ship out non-personalized items first, because I actually had a customer just get done. They just did this to one of my customers. They sent her non-personalized stuff first, then they did her personalized stuff and shipped that out. It's usually only a few days. I think it was like a 2-day difference. They shipped out her non-personal, and then 2 days later, I got the email that the rest of it was shipping.
And that's only for the next 2 weeks. Were you going to say something, Tammy? Sorry.
Yes. On this box that she's got now, it says order dates from the 7th of October to the 13th will be on the 17th, 4 business days.
Okay,
yes,
there
that's
you go.
the goal. Yep. Yeah, that's where I was getting to now.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so it's giving you the projection for it. you want to get on there and you want to check it. You want to be able to tell them how long it's going to take. Right now, we're still on the split shifts. They're calling it quick sets. I'll find the exact verbiage when I get back in front of the into my office. But it is like someone got a canvas pillow with the insert. They got the insert first, and then the pillowcase came later, and they're like, well, that doesn't really make sense. The system does not separate those orders. You know, like, oh, that's just a pillow insert. It just separates it. So I know on Blessed by Bags, I think that's where it was, I had seen discussion saying our people don't want to pay an extra $4 or whatever shipping to break it into two separate orders. You do not need to put it in as two separate orders. The system will separate it, and right now the company is paying that difference in shipping to just get it out quicker. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Can you go down to the next section? Thank you, Amy.
Yep, no problem. As you can see, our kits, they're saying are shipping within 48 hours.
That's awesome.
Yes. And then as you continue to scroll down, you'll get into our low inventory items, your stop sell items, which you definitely want to keep an eye on, because right now a lot of the chestnut is sold out. The Ruby Mini and like a lot of our items in the chestnut are right now on stop sell.
Yep.
And they're
We're going to
estimating
talk more about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're estimating between like the mid to end October before they'll be back in.
Okay, so when that has those dates on there of when they're estimating them to come back in, it's on stop sell right now. It doesn't mean that they're completely gone. It just means if it has that date next to it, it means that they're coming back. I have the numbers. In 12 years, they had, we take the 12 years of the Cindy Tope, say, and they figure out estimate how much we're going to sell in amps, how much in the early access, and how much for our customers. We've sold 3 times more than the projected amounts, and that's why we are on a stop sell at the moment until we could get them out. We just don't take things for back order. So we're on a stop sell right now, but you can take pre-orders on them.
I'm excited, though. We
Go
get
ahead.
to get the around the town tote. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead, Amy. Sorry, I keep
Right.
interrupting you.
Nope, that's okay. You have a little bit more information than I do, so.
I just want to kind of reiterate what they're seeing and what it means.
Yeah. Now, right now, we have nothing in any back order items, but sometimes you do see them in there. It will let us know back ordered to, back order items that are filling. And then you have your discontinued items, which right now is the Pink Sky bundles and that we did, as well as the bleacher blanket. That's the stuff that's not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, if you look, you'll scroll all the way down and it'll tell you if we have any business supplies discontinued or anything like that. Right now, the Woman's 3X Actually I Can is out on discontinued. So, but that'll be how you find all of our shipping dates and what's on stop sell, what's on low inventory, and everything along those lines. So you can monitor that during your parties.
Now, while you're in their screen and you're sharing, can you, let's see here. We're going to wing this one here. I'm looking for a TOT update of the retirement list. Did we get an email on that? That went out on Monday, yesterday.
Yeah, I think it went out Monday.
So it might be in your notifications.
Yeah, let me check. I know I got the
Anybody
email.
else see it?
I know I got the email. I just can't remember what day it was.
I had the email on what's going to carry
Stay
over.
in the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
exactly it.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that last night. I shared it with Tammy.
Yep, and that's what Tammy had called me on for it. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have they have the notification on what's being carried over.
Yep, and that's good, and that will be a PDF.
Yep.
So, this is huge to know. right? Because we have our fall line that's extended out until December 31st,
Right.
right? It's while supplies last, so it's not going to say that things are not going to sell out. But this is the product carryover. So all these are going to be in the winter line. So these are still good.
Yep.
Keep scrolling. And then should be another list somewhere else, like what's being retired out on December 31st.
Yeah, I haven't
Note, though,
seen anything yet, but I might have overlooked it.
okay. I know I'm a little late on this, but is there anyone that could possibly take some notes and post them later? If not, it's not a big deal.
I got it.
Okay, so one of the key things that you want to remember is even though our fall line, right? So these are all the items that are not in the carryover. The fall line items are being extended from November 31st to December 31st. However, the fall personalization is not being carried over. That will end on November 31st. Oh, look at this. I walked all the way in here, and I'm in my office, but I forgot my notepad with all my notes. So I'm going to go back out on that. So that's critical, right? That's not something that's very easy to change up the systems to be able to do the winter or, the December line.
I have
And
a question.
Go ahead.
Does it state, I don't have a catalog on me right this second, does it state which one are the fall ones, or should I look that up and post that these were, like, not now, but like later on in November?
We'll find them and post them. Stop it, puppies. We will find it and get a list of it and take care of that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, as it gets closer.
Think ahead.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah, so usually they put one out when it gets closer to the end of, like, the beginning of the month. They'll put one out and let us know what's not being carried over.
Right, and it might say in the book fall. Is there anybody on here now that knows that?
I'm looking in the catalog right now. It doesn't specify which ones are fall. It just specifies which one are new. Like, I'm sure, like, the vampire and the witch, they're gonna go out.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know, like, what other ones they
Ones
might
there are.
take out other than
Right.
those two.
Maybe
Yeah, and that's really nothing that we need to focus on
Ellie
at the
likes it.
moment, like you
know
said.
me, Danielle, I'm always thinking ahead.
I know. So, all right. And anybody else have any questions on this section? All right, cool. Amy Jo, can you unshare? There's a button across the top that says stop
Yep.
share.
There
Perfect.
you go.
Thank you.
Nope.
All right. I'm just walking back up into the house. How many of us are on here now?
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tony.
I have 11. Counting
I have
you,
11,
yeah. Counting you, there's 11.
so yeah.
Awesome turnout. I'm muting you
Mhm.
because I'm yelling at my dog. All right, I was hoping I was muted. All right. So we had
horror movie.
Denise. Those of you who are on our inspired, what is our name of our group? Our Marco? Inspired to be successful by 31, whatever our Marco is. We were talking back and forth about the 12 core values that 31 has in place. And we were picking out which one we should use for the month because we've been stuck talking about purposeful. And we've been stuck there because I think we've needed to hear that, right? To be purposeful in posting, be purposeful in what you do. When you go to the grocery store, be purposeful in what you're carrying. And we've kind of been stuck in that pattern because I think we've all needed it. Hence, that's January's topic. So we're going to move on to October's, and I'm going to ask Denise to tell everybody what October's is and what it means, please.
Okay, hardworking. That's our October core value. And what it means is do whatever it takes to see a task through until it is finished and finished right. So that's our core value.
And what does that mean to you, Denise?
Well, when I joined at first, I didn't take it as I was only lighthearted. But if you're going to be lighthearted, you're not going to make money. You're not going to progress. You're not going to really do well in your business. So you really have to take your business as a business and work at it. You have to work hard at it. Get things done, accomplish things. If you want your goals met, you have to write them down, put them where you're going to see them, and do what I call a goal journey. Daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal, couple months, year. And then you're going to get it, because as long as you want it, you're going to work for it.
Now, do you all know that there's a tracker every month on TOT that we can use?
Is that the WIC tracker?
No.
The one above?
It's, Amy Jo, you still have a TOT up?
Oh, I can look.
I'm going to ask you to share your screen. If you go under October marketing, and it is right there, and there is a tracker there that will give you your breakdown. What is your goal? And in order to make your goal, what do you need to do to accomplish that? Does anybody use that?
I didn't even know about it, to be honest.
Right.
I knew something. That's why.
Where is it exactly?
Yep, hold on. I'm going to get, Amy Jo, can you get into, oh, all right.
Danielle, can you just
guys.
repeat that? I was talking to my son. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let's see here. Let me pull it up. Because I have you guys recording on here. So if you go to TOT, right, and you go in and you're going to click on marketing materials, and I'm saying this from memory.
I'm at marketing today. Go ahead.
October marketing. It should be a calendar under the first tab.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you see the tracker?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I'm telling you in the wrong spot. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, let's see here. Marketing.
Is it under reports?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just click to make sure that this is really it. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to go under marketing. I'm going to turn my screen around here. Again, I'm working from my phone. Screen. There we go. Oh, nope, turned it back. Hey, Sarah. All right, so we're here, and I'm going to click on October marketing. So marketing to October. Then there's October overview, and it shows you what's going on in October. And you scroll to the bottom, and it's this little downloaded October monthly planner.
Okay. Now I see it.
So this is something where we had talked about while mine's loading. Okay, this is your monthly planner. Talks about your personal goals. Celebrate the no's. Who are you going to ask? Who are you going to contact, right? Your big ideas, the incentives that's going on. And it talks about the hostess special and everything else. This is important when you are, right? Part of our thing is dream big, right? And dreaming is just saying, I wish it happens. To make it a goal, you need to write it down. Now, these are on here every single month, and you can print them out and then use them to help you stay focused for the month. Okay. So that's one of the things I'm only seeing Amy. There we go. Yeah, I can see a couple of you. All right, now that I have my notebook back. So that's part of, I think, part of the hard working core value in there. Does anybody have what or would like to share what hardworking means to them when you hear that core value?
I mean, I can't if you want me to.
Go ahead, Tammy. I'd love to hear it.
I feel like if you don't work hard, then you're not going to achieve the goals that you write down.
Mm-hmm.
So hard working to me just means put 110% towards it. Don't slack off, and if you do, I mean, don't blame no one but yourself for slacking off. You just got to keep pounding the pavement.
And that comes with what if you have 2 hours to dedicate to this business,
Yeah.
then you spend those 2 hours scheduling posts throughout your week or throughout your day. If you have 20 hours, then you focus on what you can do in those 20 hours.
Exactly.
You know, it's Tammy, you had a rock star month. It was amazing. I think maybe once, and can't even guarantee that I've had a $3,000 month before. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. My VIP.
Congratulations.
And I know that some of you guys were asking, you know, how did she do it on some of the pages? And I do have to say, and I'm going to ask you to talk again here in a second, Tammy, was she asked for the orders. Not asked like, here's a post, this is what it is. She truly asked for it. She flat out said, girls, I am $265 away and we have 3 hours left. And I saw a post that says, what was it? $55 away in 15 minutes. Who else is going to help? I mean, she broke it down to quarter to midnight last night saying, I need $55 more dollars.
It's an awesome VIP group.
I do. I honestly do.
Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
by the way, my girl Erica at the 11th hour peaked on the.
Yay!
Yay! Congratulations!
Well, that's one. I still need 2 more to Pika for this cruise, but I'm
Mhm.
working on it. And my new girl that signed up, I met with her Saturday, and she is all over it. She's very excited. She's not a stranger to, you know, DS companies, but she said this is
Nice.
the first time, this is the first company where she feels that she could make it work because all the other ones bomb, but she feels 31, she can make it work. So,
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
you said, just for clarification, she said DS company, not BS, okay?
right. Yeah. D as in David, not B as in boy.
I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure it
Fair
was
enough.
completely.
Yeah. So,
Gotta add some fun into this. You know that.
I know that.
Tammy, would you like to tell us a little bit about your month?
Well, it started out kind of slow, and I was like, no. I messaged Danielle and Denise both. I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna double my month from last month. I think I actually almost tripled it, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
But I told them both. I wrote it down in messages to them, whether I wrote it down on paper here in my house or not. I wrote it down. And I was bound and determined to get that goal. Well, I hit that goal, and I looked at them. I said, look, I got 2 more weeks. I'm going for 2,500. And I hit that goal. And then yesterday came, and I was like, what the hell? What am I going to do? So I just posted. I was like, look, my girls know me. All my VIPs know me. Denise can vouch. I love to cuss. That's just my gig. I don't know why. But I'm the bitch. I'm the bitch 31 girl.
Yep.
But I get my shit done.
And that's something I want to play off of that too, is the girls in my team saw a little bit of a rant from me the other day about taking people's graphics and their verbiage and just sending them out there without changing them, without changing the verbiage. You truly need to be yourself. You need the verbiage of you. When Stacy writes something and I copy it and tweak it, I need it to sound like me. And if you take something from Tammy, you better reread that before you offend somebody in your group, okay? You need to.
It's real. I couldn't be any other way.
I'm just saying.
We're all not Tammy.
And that's it. And a lot of us our groups intertwine, and whether even Tammy out in Kentucky and us here, Denise in Pennsylvania, me in Jersey. My team started, they're my friends. They're my associates. They're, we all live in the same town. There's 4 of us all within 2 miles of each other. If I post something and then say, Denise, you copy it and post it out a minute later, then Amy takes it and posts it out. It doesn't make me look professional. It doesn't make you guys look professional. So really work your business, take that extra time and rewrite the verbiage. If you see a post that looks awesome, put it in your schedule for a couple hours out or the next day. No one's going to die if that picture of that purse doesn't go out this second, right?
Yeah. The other day, she actually messaged me a screenshot of what she was like, can I please use this? And I was like, I don't care. Just make it your own.
And then that's just it. Just make it your own, and definitely be careful, because if you just are in a quick hurry and you copy it and paste it, you're sending somebody else's link, you're putting somebody else's hashtag, you're representing somebody else's business. So I just wanted to put that out there as well, while we were on that topic.
Well, I for one am grateful you did, because I think it needs to be addressed more often than not.
And it is. It's and so I'll put it up on here. All the girls on my team, you guys are grown. You're very successful businesswomen, and I know that there's other directors on here and there's other ones who are listening. But right now, I have removed all of my team from my VIP. I will put, I post things in our group page to use, and that was nothing personal. But I also need to hit my sales, and it's making, I feel, our group not.
I wanted to ask about that, because I do have some of my team members in my VIP group, because I had put them in originally so they could see how I run my page, because I found that some of them weren't understanding how to run their page, instead of just, posting buy this or get this. And so how long until, do you remove them? Like Leanna's in my page, but Leanna's my director, so her and I always work together. I'm in her page as well, and we help each other out, but we know what to do.
We have buddies in the business. I am going forward, Lisa. I am going to put new ones in my group for one catalog season.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to remove them.
So it's like a training period, really.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Because as a director yourself, that one full calendar cycle will show them how to launch a new catalog, get through the middle humps, and then how do you end it.
Right.
And some may need a little bit more hand-holding than others. But we've always all been in each other's, and I can tell you, and I know that some of the girls in here, we're in so many of each other's groups that our phones just ding constantly.
Yep.
And we're strong women, right? We're hardworking women. That's the word for the month. And we need to do things purposefully. And I think that just taking and putting them in scheduler and just making them work, because I don't hide anything from anyone, but I just don't want it put out 1 minute after I've posted.
And I find that I have a couple of my girls who have done that. I don't think they're intentionally doing it.
No, they're not.
And they're like, "Ooh, this is good," but they don't change the words. And I've said it more than once. Make it sound like yourself, because like Tammy was saying, I'm like the New York side of Tammy. I'm just like her. I say it like it is. And I put it out there, and they all know me. They know how I talk. And then when you see that on someone else's page, I'm like, no, that's me talking. That's not you.
If I was to take one of Tammy's verbiages, and I remember, and Tammy, I'm going to put it out there, I saw it and my heart went like, when the Hello Happy went out. She's like, girls, I'm pre-ordering your 5. If I don't have payment by 5, I am shutting you out of my VIPs. Like she was, and I'm like, girl, don't say that, but that's her.
And I have an Italian version of that in my group too, so I feel you, Tammy. I got you.
10.
the Italian version.
All right. So we all know now that everybody, it's okay to copy each other's, but you just need to make it your own. Add a little bit of flair, and don't post it right at this, a second when it pops up in your notifications.
But in my defense, Danielle, I got 13 of them back
You're what?
for me. I said, in my defense, I got 13 people pre-order.
Yes, you did.
Danielle,
I spoke. I said 5. Okay, so let's get back
No.
onto this hardworking. Who was
one more question real quick. When you're taking your team members out of your VIP group, do you tell them ahead of time, like, okay, I've
Just
had
told
you,
them now.
and you just say, look, I'll have you in for the catalog season, and then I'm going to take you out because you're big girls now and you got to move on?
I'm going to tell them in advance going forward, but
Okay.
everyone on here that's on my team just heard just now.
Okay.
They're out.
We discussed leadership that so they can get on their own and go on their own. To not have them in your VIP group, but to give them the guidance for their VIP group. So I started doing that because I had some people that were in my group that were just taking, and no matter what I said, they were just taking it. So I had to remove them, and I would tell them where to go, what to get what they needed. And I thought that was a better way to do it.
I post in the team page when I made graphics this morning. I know Tammy, you made a graphic this morning and added it in there.
That's because I did one for multiple hostesses. And
I know.
I'm doing one right now. I was like, dude.
All right, so I know that I want to keep going here, but we can talk more on this in our discussion at the end, if you guys don't mind, because I have a couple pages here of notes from the meeting I just want to cover. There was a woman that spoke on Leadership Live today, and I don't have her name at this page, but she's not a top seller. She wasn't a top recruiter, but she is consistent in her business. So she was nominated for the hardworking, and you want to keep that in mind, consistency. She has been in for 10 years, and only 2 months out of those 10 years, she missed doing $1,000 in sales. So every single month for 10 years, except for 2, she did $1,000 a month. So she's not the top seller, and she's recruited over 66 people in those 10 years. Okay. One thing she shared that she does is calendar blocking. She puts in her calendar when you close a party, she puts in her calendar when it's supposed to ship, and then 80 days out from there, so that you're calling your clients, you're calling your customers, asking them if they got their order, and then reaching back out again prior to the 90-day warranty and making sure that they're happy with their products. She works the worksheets that we just talked about, the October monthly planner, putting down your goals. She also talks about keeping track of all your maybes. How many of you have had your maybe people, right? Well, maybe I'll do it for you. Create a spot to write down those names as maybes. Oh, maybe I'll join, talk to me next month, talk to me in 6 months, maybe next year. Because you're gonna go back to them and said, remember that time we talked to you, said maybe? Well, I'm coming back to you again, right? Lindsay Hale went live today, and this is so bad, right? I do everything from my car. I was driving, I had to pull over, take my notes, keep driving. She says, who has a chicken list? Do you guys know what a chicken list is? A chicken list is somebody that you're too chicken to ask.
Yep, we talk about that too. Lisa Dober talks about a chicken list all the time.
Yeah, somebody that you're too chicken to ask to have a party, too chicken to ask to join your team, right? To do what you do. She suggested that, and go back and watch her live, but she had suggested when you talk to them, go right in and say, listen, I've been too chicken to ask you, and I've been challenged to ask everyone that's on my, that I'm too chicken to talk to.
It's funny.
And
I took that. I did that this past weekend because I was competing with Tammy, and I sucked it up and I went to neighbors and stuff, to people I would never talk to. I went and asked.
So I had posted for my team to sell 10 cinch sacks each, and I put them into a raffle. And Denise said, does that count me? Meaning, was I challenging her as well? And her and I were marking, and I said, you know what? Because she says she loves to be challenged. So I told her, game on. You have to sell 20. You like a challenge? I'm just doubling it.
I didn't
So,
make it.
Me too.
no, you did 15, and that's awesome. That's 15 more than I did. Lisa,
Well,
how did you do on the 40% off the holiday?
The Halloween, I think I sold like 6 or 7.
Nice.
And then, people were coming to me on the 30th. And I'm like, nope, it was only till Sunday. I said it more than once.
Yeah.
So that was like a little bit of a throw off for them because I think they just assumed by the end of the month, it was by the end of the month.
Now,
But-
how many of you saw that helped your business?
I had 2 sales and 2 party bookings, like 2
From
regular sales. Yeah.
Nice.
I did a party on Sunday at my friend's house. There was only like 5 or 6 people there. Her party, and she's part of my host of the month club, so she had $200 already in.
Nice.
But by the end of the day, her party was at $912.
Awesome.
Wow. That is
So,
amazing.
and it was with a Touchstone Crystal rep too. There were both of us, and I'm always like, never going to happen.
Mhm.
People are going to be all over that jewelry. Did not matter. They bought the
Nope.
jewelry, and then they came over and they bought, especially when they saw that the September special, they all wanted that plaid Inspire
Mhm.
bag. I
Mhm.
saw so many specials that day, and her party hit.
That's really awesome.
She got all the wall statement canvas that she wanted for nothing. I mean,
Wow.
she paid out like a bandit at this party. So it was good.
I bring that up because home office is calling that what they did for the 3 days. They're calling it sprints. Okay, and you want to keep an eye out for this because it was such an increase in a jump in our sales. There was 58,000 units sold in those 3 days of those 7 products. That was over $600,000 in volume in that 3 days because of that sprint. And they're loving it, and they're adding more. So keep an eye out for them, okay?
I think it's a sense of urgency.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves a sale, so they see
Yep.
that 40% off, which isn't quite 50, but it's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for a particular holiday that's coming.
Yep.
And I think that's what helped. And, a lot of the people have kids and nephews and grandkids. And I sold a lot of the fold-away totes. Those were big because you could reuse them every year, until the
Yeah.
new pattern comes out. Then, they want a new one. But
Mm-hmm.
but I was thinking, you guys were talking about a challenge.
Mhm.
How about you do a challenge where you try to find a guy to host a party
Ooh.
to help his guy friends buy stuff for their wives and girlfriends because they never know what to buy anyway.
For Christmas?
For Christmas,
Yeah,
Mother's
because-
Day, birthdays.
You get them in for Christmas, and then you can book them for Valentine's Day. You could book a party off of that for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
I've tried that for on online because a lot of my guy friends are out of town too.
Yep.
But I've never tried to do any local in-home.
Lisa, I'm going to take that challenge.
I think I'm going to also.
I have a lot of male teachers at work who do not know a thing about nothing when it comes to their wives.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll come to me and go, "You still do that bag thing?" I'm like, yeah, I do the bag thing.
Bag thing.
Don't tell anybody, but I'm going to order this or order that. So it works.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
What time are we at? Okay. We have, what time is our,
9.
it's at 9 is the 31?
31 live, yeah.
Okay. Tonight they're revealing the Hello Happy. Okay, to you guys at 9, and then 9:30 is that the watch party?
Yeah. 9:31,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. And they're revealing the Hello Happy. I know we talked about this last week because the element of surprise is there, right? We've had a week, 10 days with it. And now we're going into, they showed that once it was out there, once people were posting, that they loved it and that sales boosted from it. So they're doing this so that your people see it from you. And with the quick ships, that people have them in their hands already. So they're going to be announcing that out there to everyone for the Hello Happy for this month. And I think it's great because I think that we're going to get a couple people ordering multiples for the holiday, for holiday gifts for people. And if they still have their $20 product credit, oh my gosh, it's going to cost them $11.
I sold more when they saw what it was than when they didn't.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys know, but there's a Facebook page out there called Hello Happy Spoiler. So if you really don't want to wait and you want to know what it is so that you can promote it, a lot of people don't like it. I personally don't see anything wrong with it, only because I trust myself not to take it and go blast it everywhere. But if I know what it is ahead of time, I know who I can gear it towards without saying what it is. You know, like the October one, you know, I could gear it towards people who would like that. And you know, and I also put a poll out just to see if people would buy more if they knew what it was before they ordered it. Because some people don't like surprises.
Right.
Not the opposite.
But a couple of my friends are like, nope, they're like, what do you mean it's not a subscription? I got to tell you to order me one every single month? And I'm like, yeah, just if you want one every month, tell me now, and I'll just automatically do it until you tell me to stop.
There you go.
Some of them actually wanted it to be like a FabFitFun where it just automatically goes.
Well, you can do that every month for them.
Oh, yeah, I have credit cards on my private file, so I know, okay, it's a new month. Send out the Hello Happy.
See, my girls are just the opposite. They like picking and choosing which months they want.
Yeah. And everybody's going to be different on that. I want to tell you guys that there was 171,881 product credits given.
Wow.
Somebody's yelling. Only 77,000 have redeemed them. All right, so there's still 90,000 that need to be redeemed.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Joanna's yelling at you. Can you just say hi to her real quick?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me find you. Okay. Hi, honey. Hi, baby girl. I can't find her.
Hi, Joanna.
There she is. Hi, baby. Nana, call you when we're done. She's part of my legacy program. Do you guys know what the legacy program is?
Yes.
Those who went to conference heard about it. And you guys should be talking about this too when you're recruiting, right? This is a business that we can leave our legacy to and be able to give our businesses to someone else when we go to retire. So my daughter and my granddaughter right there are going to get my business when I retire for the legacy program. Another key point, and we're going to talk more on this next week for recruiting, is we offer health insurance. You guys know that? We now have health insurance, and that is huge. I had looked up for my husband and I, and it's roughly $160 a month. So someone may join, right? I'm a real estate agent. I don't have insurance through there. My husband works part-time. He's semi-retired. Why would we spend $2,000 a month for insurance there? But I can join 31, and I can get my husband and I covered for $160 a month. I'm going to sell just to have the insurance capability.
Where's the information on that?
That is, yes, but
TOT.
yes, it is on TOT, and that is going to be, hold on, program and events, because everything just seems to be under program and events. I will find it and post it. It is somewhere in there.
Because I heard conference, they said it was coming.
No, it's on there. I've been on there. You can shop. Go ahead.
I think it's like business support.
Okay, let me check. I have it open. Business update. Yes, I believe so. Providence license. Yes, insurance policies. So when you click on business support, I'm going to turn my camera around just so we can show everybody. Did I turn? I can't see. I'm on 4. Here we go. There we go. So business support, you got your $20 product credits. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Those that don't have the pretty pink letters, we have the legacy program is here, and insurance policies are there. So just all before the fall enrollment. So these are the buttons that you want to click on, because that is just a huge thing. I mean, from $2,000 to $161 to have insurance, you know what? All they need to do is come in and stay active. So, you know, that's cheaper than ordering than having full insurance.
Yeah, I was wondering about the prices. That's pretty good. That's awesome.
It really is. It really is. But there's different ones, and there's one in there too. Like you could just get dental, you could just get vision, you can do the full plan. There's a month emergency plan or something like that. You get sick, you could sign up for just a month. It's so weird. Yeah.
Do that with your wishes. I know you can pay for a lot of things with your wishes. I was just wondering.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look into it because I looked into how much the cost was, but I didn't look into actually purchasing it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, when you find out, will you know?
Why don't you just hop in there and hit the frequently asked questions? I will tell you in there.
All right.
So,
thanks.
you're welcome. One thing, so this month we have our 2 months, right? You, for every $35 you spend, you get 2, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay. 2 medium utility totes for $10 each, not 2 for $10. And the $600 party, they are going to be able to get, who's going to tell me?
Free,
Go ahead, Denise.
free online item.
Mm-hmm.
You can also get 2 online items at half price instead of 2
online extras. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing, this is what they found. When they do a special like this where they offer, like, go in and pick whatever, we have more $600 parties when there's a special versus, like, get this bag at a $600 party. We have higher parties when there's a special. So this is amazing for us right now. And the top Hostess exclusive right now is the Pack and Zip Trio.
That's the one I got. I love it.
I wasn't too keen on it, but I think I'm liking it now.
Them bags are actually pretty good size. They're not skimpy by any means.
No, good. I'm almost finished here. On the first Thursday of each month, so this Thursday, look for the Pink Sky bundles that are going to be coming out for this month. We had them last month. They're doing it again. They're going to come out on the first Thursday of each month.
Okay.
It's while supplies last. Those bundles do not count towards the customer special.
Right.
So if it's $80, they don't get 2 customer specials, okay, because they're already discounted so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go in and check out the on-demand training on that on TOT.
Now, they can order that and add that to an order. It just does not for a customer special.
Correct.
It doesn't have to be its own order. And then Hello Happy is every 3rd Thursday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So Thursday is a big day for us.
Thursday is a big day for us. Speaking of which, guys, for this month, we're going to push the Zooms. I'm going to move them to Wednesday nights for this week. It's really rough, and I tried for the last couple of weeks, and I do apologize. Just until my boss comes back from surgery, Tuesday is my 14-hour day before I get home to talk to you guys. So I'd like to be a little bit more organized. So we're going to move it to Wednesday night starting next week, just for the next few weeks. For right now, the gives is Match Roundup to $31,000 this month. And that is to help for the microloans. And that's the purple flyers that's in everybody's packages that you're getting right now. This is where we all held hands at conference, and 1 out of 3 people, 1 out of 3 women are affected by domestic violence. Okay, so this is where the roundup is going for. So the microloans, is there anybody on here not know what they are? Or I can tell you. Okay, Lisa, do you remember what they are?
Was it they were talking about the microloans to help the women start their own business or start their own? It was like $1,000
rebuild their credit.
Rebuild the credit, yeah.
So it's $100 card, like credit card that these women get, and they have to pay it back, that $100, $10 a month. Okay. And to help rebuild their credit so that they can get into rentals. And this is to help with those micro loans with it. So we're going to match $31,000 for the roundups this month.
I had a roundup today. Usually they just round up the change, and I had a woman today add $5 to it, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when
it is
the time they just round up to that dollar. She added another 5 to it. So, you know, I've never seen that happen before. So it was nice. I know it's $5, but you know,
it's $5.
That's a big cause that hits home for me. So this month, I'm pushing it this month with every single person.
Yep.
Well, I took a note out of Danielle's book, and I've been posting on my VIP page, you know, the different, I guess, charities that when you round up. So a lot of my girls are rounding up now, and that's good. It's just like you said, the change to the next dollar, but still, that adds up if you have a lot of orders.
And if you don't tell them, they don't know what it's for.
Right.
So you do have to tell them why.
And a lot of my girls know about, like, well, they've had family members who were domestically abused. So a lot of the girls really dig that and the Ronald McDonald House in my group. Because the Ronald McDonald House is there for families that need help with hospital bills and stuff, right?
The Ronald McDonald House, who's on here that's very familiar with it?
Well, we did we went and volunteered down there. So the Ronald McDonald House, the one that I went to, is here in New York. It's attached to the Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital at Westchester Medical.
Yeah.
And it's where the families of the children who are receiving treatment at the hospital stay with their families, so they're close to the children. And they come from all over the place.
And they stay for free, right?
Yep. And what they do is they help out. You know, there's a kitchen. They do things around the house, nothing major, but they all take turns, like helping make breakfast, lunch, dinner together. They have game nights. They do things with the kids, like crafts and things with the kids. But it's like a big. When we went in, it looks like a hotel.
Wow.
And we went and set up breakfast for them. And we didn't really see a lot of people, but we were told that they don't all just come in, you know, they come as they feel like it. And a lot of people don't want to be around anybody because they're really going through, you know, they have very sick children. But everyone that came through was like, thank you so much for doing this. You guys are wonderful, you know, so it felt good doing it. They had like 15 families at that point staying there at that time. Yeah.
There was one of the ladies who had gotten up and talked out at conference had talked about when every person who comes and stays, they get a bag filled with the necessities, because typically when they end up there, it's not something that's planned. So it has a toothbrush, it has, you know, soaps and things like that. So those are all different things that are needed as well. with that. So it's definitely a great cause.
Yeah, and Leanna's, for those of you who know Leanna Jaffer, her best friend is like the big, I don't know what her title is, but she runs the house in Westchester County that we went to. So she's always our go-to for that particular charity when we do it.
So Lisa, when something else comes up, could you please share that with us? Because I know my team and I would love to participate in something like that.
Sure, absolutely. And I think we can pretty much do it anytime. Leanna just reaches out to Chrissy and arranges things. So they're always grateful for that kind of stuff. Because sometimes it's not just for kids who are in the hospital with cancer and life-threatening diseases. Sometimes there's a kid who, breaks their leg and has to stay over and the families are far away. So they house them for that time. So it's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know Leanna had said that they even give care bags if they don't have room for them to stay. They even send them a care bag, mostly a 31 care bag.
Lisa, I gotta ask you, are you related to Stacy?
No, but I'll have to tell you, when we were at conference, at least 6 people, I don't know if you remember any of this, anybody that was there, at least 6 people either called me Stacy, mistaken me for Stacy, or wanted to know if her and I were sisters.
Y'all look just alike.
And
now, like last time, you had your hair up, but with your hair on, you look just like her.
I went to Christina Gonzalez's house, one of our Blessed by Bags girls, you probably know her, and I've met her husband a million times.
Oh, no.
When I got there, he thought I was Stacy. And this is new. This is I've known them for 3 years. This has never happened till this year. And I don't know if it's from after the dramatic weight loss, maybe. I don't know what it is.
But I think we're just sisters, and we're all going to start looking like each other.
It's crazy. Even Lou Faturo's wife came up to me and said, "You have to be Stacy Walsh's sister." And I said, "No, I'm her pink sister, but I'm not her real sister." Yeah, everybody thought we were sisters. It was weird.
Awesome. One last thing I have to say, and then we can open it up, and anyone who has to leave, we can disconnect or keep recording, whatnot. Tonight I have tonight at 9 on your 31 Live. They're going to be revealing to you, and I know a couple of you who are asking, what are the $100 AMP rewards for this month? They're not going to wait until the 15th. They're showing you tonight. They did not even tell us directors.
But we can't get them until the 15th, right?
Right.
Well, yeah, you can't order them.
That's what I'm thinking.
We have to sell through October 1st, honey.
Oh, this is for what we're earning now. Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to give you something, one more, right? Like, we really need one more thing to push for. But yeah, one more thing to push for, okay? And then we have the watch.
Mine's not doing this anyway.
We have the watch party, which it's titled Mutts Have It. Anybody get that? Mutts Have It. Okay. Anyway.
I just want to know Christmas cutoff. Because I have customers asking me already, what's the cutoff date to order for the holidays?
Right as of next week, we're going to be back on a 4 to 5 day ship, so you're perfectly fine right now.
Yeah. Well, okay, good.
Yep.
I'm using December 6th because that's what we used last year.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yep. And they did touch on it, but I can't find my notes for that. So I don't know if you guys have seen in the Blessed by Bag, Stacy has put up the 15 in 15. Anybody seen that challenge?
I started.
Okay. Asking one person a day for the next 15 days not to join your team, right? That's in post 1, but to open up her own, start her own business. So there's going to be posts coming, so make sure that you hit that you're going so that you get the updates on that. We had 3,000 new consultants since we launched the $15 kit. That is crazy.
I have 4 people that are like, I'm still thinking. I'm like, you only have till October the 15th.
All right, so here's the thing, Tammy, and everyone else. If you have someone who's like right there,
Right.
you have somebody, okay, we're working on, and Stacy, I believe, is going to be hosting most of it, an opportunity event where you check in and it goes an hour long, just like our hour-long Facebook parties, and it's all different posts about why she should join. And then Stacy goes live at the end. Okay, so it's an opportunity event. It's going to be up here in the next few days. So you guys know that when Stacy posts something for that type of thing, I'll set it over. Right now, the directors are worked really hard. My part hasn't come up yet. In the team party, I know that a lot of you have not taken advantage of that. I suggest you go in and take a look so that when it happens again, you know what's going on. You can still invite your people. Thursday it ends. But all the directors got together and helped put the post together for a few-day party to help boost the sales, ending your September and starting your October. I know it was last minute, but I think you guys should go in and check it out so you know what it's all about and see how it is, so you don't have questions next time when we do this to help you guys grow your business. Nobody's there to steal your customers, right, Lisa? I'm throwing her out there.
They're normally
That's right.
excellent, and I always get a recruit from them.
Yeah, opportunity events. What was that, Tam?
On our team, can we eliminate the word recruit?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I mean, like business buddy or business partner. Because recruit, I agree with Stacy. Recruit sounds like you're making it about yourself and you just want them to join your team.
Right. The same thing with join my team. You're making it sound like yourself. So, I don't know. We got to come up with something that sounds a little more positive and more about them.
Yeah.
Or come be with me. Don't work under me. You know, work with me.
Yeah.
Now
I'm sorry.
No, my brain's spinning. You know me. I love new ideas.
Right.
Okay, guys, we're now in brainstorm session. So I think I've hit all the key points. We were going to do one more thing tonight, but I think we're going to hold off on that for tomorrow night, only because I didn't get the top 10 in place. I have them, but not all top 10. Did you get mine? No, because they were coming in as I was doing another meeting before I got here. So we're going to hit that next week, okay?
Okay.
Because we have all month. So
I will be missing your meeting, so sorry.
Well, you can watch us on the record.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you forget.
If not, you can always message me like you do.
I will.
All right, so now we're going to be in brainstorming. You know what? I think if you guys are okay with that, I think let's leave the record on for the brainstorm. You guys okay with that? I would love for people to see what we do and whatnot.
Sister was nice last night. Not in the morning.
Does anybody have any questions before we go into just whatever's? Tony, glad to see your glasses on you. You found them?
I know.
See, I told you you were going to turn your day around.
Yes, they were at home. I ran home on lunchtime to get them.
I don't know. I mean, I put my phone down all the time. And I can get 1,000 messages and be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, where's my phone?
I at least answer them before 10 p.m. at night. Or I'll say, oh, shit, I missed you.
Okay.
The other guy messaged me when I said, sorry for such a late response, but I was waiting to see what time the repairman was coming.
Okay. Somebody's talking. I don't think you're talking to us, though.
I feel like
I don't know if I can do this from my phone.
When you walked, I said not till Sunday.
Okay.
Maria. It's Maria, I think.
I said definitely
Is it Maria?
Okay. All right. Everybody yell, Maria! Okay. So yeah, I think you have the right idea, Tammy, of taking out that taking out the verbiage for
but I'm on
What
mute.
was that? And somebody message her.
I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna mute her.
Ah, there.
Oh, we don't know
Maria, you there, Maria?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we were hearing you. There you go. She's muted now. Okay.
Sorry.
You can unmute yourself to brainstorm, though. Anybody have any questions, concerns? We all started with zeros this month, right? We all started with zeros.
Mine.
Still on mine.
I'm still on the brainstorming about not saying recruits.
Yeah, let's get back to that. Let's get back to that.
I'm over here cracking up because I'm trying to think like partners in crime. What could we say? So I said, what about we're the Pits, partners in totes?
Ooh!
Oh, that's cool. I love it.
I don't know. We're trying over here. We're just
Lisa,
laughing.
I need a pit crew.
Partners in
Yeah,
person.
pit crew.
Pit crew.
Pit crew. Nice. Yeah, you help me with. Well, you said the other thing, but yeah,
All right.
a pit crew, partners in totes.
I was just
I
thinking
love
Pink
it.
Sisters. I thought Pink Sisters was good.
Yeah.
I like them both.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can't say partners in crime because that's my bug in me. So partners in totes or partners in persons work. A person.
And I think that's it.
Oh,
Like, whatever
okay.
you feel
Yeah.
comfortable.
I don't know. I just keep saying, be my buddy, be my business partner, be my business buddy.
You,
But I like Pit Chris.
and that's a fun way to say is to start it. You know, hey, you want to join the pit crew?
Right.
What's a pit crew?
Ah, see, I like
Not join. No join. Come become part of the pit crew.
Well, my girls are and Amy Jo can attest to it. The girls that I have in my BIP, they love sisterhood and equality. I mean, it's just they love it. So I can say sisterhood to my people.
Right.
I know a lot of people can't because it does. I don't know the word.
It made me want to vomit for the first 2 years.
You're a goober.
I told you guys that last week. It took me 2 years and it wasn't, I needed to let that in because I have such I don't let people in.
Listen,
And it took a lot.
Ask Christina and Leanna and Stacy. I am not a hugger. They all make fun of me.
I am.
They are always trying to pull me in all the time. And at conference this year, they were like, I hugged somebody, and they go, wait a minute, did anybody just see that? He hugged somebody.
I was standing there in the lobby with Denise and Stacy. Come to me.
Yeah, I am not.
She hugged me like crazy. I
have a purple circle. You have to stay outside my purple circle.
Wait till we see you, Lisa. You're
You're in trouble now.
Remember the year at conference when they kept doing that stupid hug time?
Uh-huh.
Like hiding under the seat. They were attacking.
I think you need a shirt that says "Hug Me."
Stupid hug.
Actually, Leanna saw a shirt that says, I don't do hugs.
Yeah.
I love hugging.
Speaking of hugs and when we see each other, the next CNC isn't until December. So I put it out there. I'm going to host here at my house in Montague, New Jersey. I'm going to do on September 20th. Just a brunch. Everybody bring something. We're just October. What did I say?
September. But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just planning a year in advance. October 20th. October.
Not October. This is October. I thought you said it wasn't until December.
No, that's the
CNC.
CNC.
CNC is December, so I planned a get-together here at the house on October 20th, which is my birthday, just for all of us just to get together. And that goes out to anybody. I mean, the more the merrier. You know.
You pay for my plane ticket, I'll be there.
You already said you're joining us via Zoom, so we're going to have a couple girls on computer.
So it's a birthday party.
My birthday is October 19th, the day before you.
Oh, perfect. Come on down, Lisa.
See?
You're not far from me, Lisa.
No, I
I'm
don't
the
think
20th.
I'm that far, yeah. So
Where
see,
are
we
you?
are pink sisters. We got birthdays right after each other.
That's my son's birthday.
I want no
I can
hugs.
hug you.
No, no.
You gotta
I
make
won't,
sure
I
somebody takes a picture of that, Danielle.
Yes. But Tammy and Lisa and All them will be on the
Susie, I think you
on
said
Zoom. Susie, yep, my daughter,
Yeah,
yep, will be all on Zoom. So,
It's my birthday, Lisa.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. We were laughing over here.
oh,
My son has the same birthday as you.
Oh,
He'll be
really?
20.
See?
My baby will be 20.
Oh, yeah, I'll be 20 also. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
great.
20 plus 29 years.
Where do you live, Lisa?